Alright, all you insomniatic TV channel surfers out there tonight, welcome back to the Tuesday Night Special. And apparently, folks, Dan the Weatherman Stu, who is fine now and finally stopped hyperventilating and shaking, has a white streak in his hair now, almost like that girl from Nightmare on Elm Street. And at this point, he is unable to drive home, so I'm gonna have to take him home after the Tuesday Night Special's over. But for right now, he's just sitting over in the corner listening to the Bee Gees, so he should be fine. He should be fine. And besides calming down Dan the Weatherman Stu, folks, it's time for us to get back on track with another TV channel surfing edition of As Seen on TV. And the show we have up on the plate for you for this week, folks, is none other than Guts. And for those who don't remember that show on Nickelodeon, it was an athletic show almost similar to American Gladiators, where competitors would compete against each other instead of giant oversized gladiators to see who will get first place and a chance to go on the mighty Aggro Crag. And the winner of the said events would not only get a gold, silver, and bronze medal, but first place would win a cool prize and even a piece of the Aggro Crag itself, which was a green glowing trophy that I wanted since I was a kid, mostly because it was green and I had a feeling it would glow in the dark if it was in my room. But at the same time, with me as a little kid not even being able to climb up the rope climb when I was a kid, knew that I was not ready to take on the Aggro Crag. That, and plus I would have to submit a video for it, and it was a long process that I wasn't willing to do as a kid. But besides that, folks, this show originally came out on September 19th of 1992. And if you're checking your calendars at home, folks, yes, as of this week, this show will be approximately 27 years old. Hard to believe that this show is that old, but nevertheless, the final episode for this show took place on December 10th of 1995. And the other shows that took place in line of this one, which is very interesting and ones that I was very happy to see that I was able to see it on the air, was not only Nickelodeon Guts All-Stars, which feature the ones who scored the highest amount of points in the seasons of Guts prior, coming back on to win a scholarship of their choosing. And then you had Global Guts, which was something me and my sister and even my grandma and my aunt would all be shouting at the TV for the American team or the Italian team to win, since my sister and my brother already picked the other two cool teams with the cool players on them, including the US one, so I had to go with Italy. And the final incarnation of this show that would take place in 2008 but did not last as long as the other ones was My Family's Got Guts. And unfortunately never truly got a chance to see that show when it aired, but it was on the air around September 15th of 2008, and it was only shot for about a good 2 to 3 episodes where the family members would all try to climb the Aggro Crag by the end. And my God, the fact that each year when this show comes back, the Aggro Crag looks like it's getting bigger and bigger, can only imagine how big the Aggro Crag would be now if they decided to make this show in the modern time. I mean, for those who think that it won't happen, they brought back Double Dare, so it's not a far leap and bound for them to bring back, Global Guts or Guts in general. Oh, and by the way, they also brought back Legends of the Hidden Temple in a movie form, so you could see a comeback story movie or a feel-good movie for Guts in the near future. I hope. Something along the lines for the Mighty Ducks if they do go with it. Like a kid who lost Global Guts one year and then comes back with a vengeance to win the whole thing, to hold up that giant trophy above head as he slams that button on the top of the Aggro Crag. I can see it now, but who would star in it, I know not. But besides me coming up with a movie that I got a feeling may or may not come out in the near future on the Splat, seeing the fact that we don't know how to review TV shows like TV Guide or any of those other famous reviewers out there, we say this. If you want to watch a show that tests your might, skills, and gets your blood pumping while you try to do it, all while trying to climb up a giant oversized mountain to obtain a piece of a glowing green mountain that is only climbed by only few men in the world, and some women, and probably one who still holds the record for climbing that mountain faster than anybody else in the history of the show, then I recommend you go out there, pick up your TV channel remotes, and watch that show. And yes, we realized last week we said flick when it was actually a TV show. Thank you for pointing that out, fans out there. And with that said, folks, we might as well head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with another edition of the IndieK Triple S Deluxe right after this. So don't go watching those infomercials or reruns of Seinfeld just yet, folks, and stay tuned.